Hey everybody, it's Zach. Thanks for checking our video out this morning. I'm here with Steve. He was kind enough to join us today and just tell us about his experience that we recently had in selling a property that was actually in an estate. So a little bit of a different process from just the normal buy and sell transaction that most people are used to. So thanks again, Steve, for being here with us this morning. I appreciate it.
No, thank you for asking me. I enjoyed working with you, Zach.
Yeah, thank you.
Happy to do it.
So let me first ask you, before we had got in touch and started talking, where were you in the process of getting this property sold that was part of an estate?
Well, actually, my sister had just passed away, as you're aware, and I live in Iowa. I had been traveling back and forth to Colorado, helping care for my sister prior to her passing away, and I really didn't know where I was going to go, to be honest with you. One being from living in Iowa as many years as I've had. I'm originally from Denver, but I've been gone such a long time. I really didn't know where to turn. My brother had worked with Zach in the past, had recommended me, and so we started there and made that call to you, and you responded very quickly, and we talked, and you gave me a lot of advice. I've never dealt with an estate, and you had a lot of good advice for me on dealing with it and what I would need to do. So that's really where it started.
Great, great. So as we went through the process, what was it that you were, I guess, happiest with or most satisfied about as we went through the process with either myself or my team?
Yeah. Well, actually, I think the thing that stood out to me the most was your communication with me. We had walked away that day, the first day I met you, and there were some questions, and within an hour, you were already texting me answers to those questions, or some of the things that we would need to do, and gave me some advice. But even beyond that, the communication through the whole process was just outstanding. Not only your communication, your team approach, and honestly, I felt a part of the team. I was not left on the side. I was included through every part of the process, which was great for me, especially being here in Iowa. A lot of my time was in Iowa, and there was times I was in Colorado. But when you're disconnected like that, that communication was very, very important.
Yeah, great feedback. I appreciate that. So let me ask you, if someone was dealing with an estate and they were kind of on the fence about who they were going to be working with as their real estate agent to deal with that piece of the process, what would you say to, I guess, get them off the fence and convince them that I would be the person to work with?
I think what I just told you was just the communication and the guidance you provided me about the things that need to be before, like for instance, on the title, the death certificates, and gathering up all that data that I would need and making sure I had it all. We had some special circumstances there which we weren't sure of, and that, for instance, was not only did the deed on the home have my sister's name on it, but it had her husband's name on it, who passed away back in 2016. There was questions on whether I would need that going forward, but we took the steps to make sure we had the death certificate for her husband as well as my sister's, and we gathered all that documentation we would need. So we were ready when we went to put it on the market, and we were.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we were ready to go.
yeah.
So
We needed to be because it went quickly.
yes, it did. I think the other part of that too was your relationships with people in the market, developers. I think that was the best path for us to go. Honestly, with the age of the home and the condition and the work that needed to be done on it, if somebody, a couple were going to come in and buy it, I would say, or a person that wanted to fix it up and live there, is a whole different story than somebody coming in that's going to develop the property that has the finances to do it. You went after the right people, and it sold in a day. I mean, we had contracts in two contracts in a day. We had the first contract, and we had a backup contract to that, which
Yep.
Actually, we ended up going with the backup contract, so that
Yeah.
gave us some leverage as well.
Yep. Yep. Right. Well, Steve, I really appreciate your feedback and your time this morning. And yeah, thanks again for spending a few minutes with me this morning.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Zach, again.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.